Namaste, good morning, and welcome to Times Health Plus. Today, I, Dr. Sneha Rathi, I am a musculoskeletal physiotherapist and a certified yoga teacher from the Yoga Institute, Santa Cruz, Mumbai. I combine the techniques of physiotherapy and yoga and give the best results to my patients through them. Today we are going to discuss about one of the most important joints of our body, and the one that we are going to study. I'm sure with this festival season, we all make rangolis and we make footprints. Okay, so if you must have noticed the footprints, you always see that the foot is not completely made. There are some empty areas within the foot. So we are going to understand the details about it. Why the footprint that we take, why does it not come completely in shape? Okay, why there are some empty areas whenever we make footprints. So today we are going to discuss about the most important joint. I'm sure you have got an idea what I'm talking about. It is nothing but the ankle and the foot. The ankle and the foot, as you know, they are the first points of contact whenever you're walking. जब भी हम चलते हैं तो सबसे पहले जो कांटेक्ट में आता है जमीन के, दैट इज आपका पंजा. ओके, पैर पैर जो है वो सबसे पहले कांटेक्ट में आता है ग्राउंड से. सो ऑल द ऑल्टरेशंस इन द बायोमैकेनिक्स, जो भी ऊपर चेंजेस होते हैं, वो सब कुछ डिपेंड करता है कि आपका पैर किस तरीके से पोजिशन कर रहा है जब आप चल रहे हैं. Okay, so how you place your foot on the ground, it can alter the entire chain sequence of the mechanics in your knees as well as the hip and the lumbar spine. All the above joints of the body, they can be impacted by the way you place your feet down on the ground. Okay, so it's so important to take care of your foot. I'm sure you have got an idea how important it is to take care of the foot and how you are placing it on the ground when you are walking. You have to be really conscious about it, that the way what is coming in contact with the ground whenever you are walking. So let's understand the foot in a little more detail, and then let's go on to the asanas that are going to specifically target and work on the foot strength and mobility. Okay, so let's first just get into the depths of the foot. So I'm just going to show you the arches of the foot. Okay, so what are the arches of the foot? We are going to understand that better. The thing that I told you, that the footprints, they have some empty areas. Whenever we take a footprint, they have some empty areas. Why is that so? Because our foot is not completely flat. Okay, it has some arches or curves within the foot. So I'm going to show you what are the arches of the foot. So if you can see, I'm keeping my foot on this chair, and if you can see, okay, there is a arch over here, that is the inner arch of the foot. There is an arch on the other side, that is the outer arch of the foot. And then there is an arch in the front, which is like a horizontal arch, that is called the transverse arch of the foot. So the foot is not completely flat. Okay, it has certain arches. So there is, if you can see, there is an inner arch of the foot, there is an outer arch over here on the other side, and then there is a transverse arch of the foot. This is the reason why whenever we take the footprints, okay, we do not get a complete flat picture of the footprint, but there are some areas which are left blank because the arches do not come in contact with the ground. Now, what is the importance of these arches? Okay, so arches are so important because they actually evenly distribute the weight of the foot in different aspects of the foot. I'm going to tell you on what places the weight of the foot is distributed mainly, so that when you perform sthit prarthanasana or any conditioning practice or any standing poses, you can focus on those points while standing on the foot. All right, so that is the first thing, that it distributes the weight evenly. It also helps in shock absorption. So whenever you're walking on the ground, okay, what happens is there is a counter force from the ground, okay, that can actually impact the joints of your body. But because of the arches, the shock is absorbed and it doesn't transfer the entire shock from the ground to the joints. It is well distributed along the entire course. Okay, so it makes the foot a good shock absorber. Plus, it also helps in adjusting the foot on the ground. So whenever you're walking on an uneven surface, that time the foot tries to adjust itself on the ground because these arches are available. So it can adjust very nicely on an uneven ground surface. Okay, so that's another thing. It also protects all the vessels and important structures that are going into the foot. Okay, so that's why it also acts as a protective mechanism. The arch acts as a protective mechanism, and many vessels and nerves do not directly get compressed because it's not completely flat. Okay, however, there can be some pathologies. Okay, so like there can be high arches, so like a really high arch, or there can be a flat foot. Okay, in both these cases there are certain complications, or there can be certain pains and aches that can be present in the body. Okay, so in these two cases you need a proper medical management for the same. If you have a high arch or you have a flat foot, you need a proper organized management for the same. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about what are the asanas that can be done, and some exercises for the toes and the feet that can be done to strengthen the toes and the feet and to make them more mobile and make them more sensory in nature. Because the foot sensation is so important. As soon as you contact the ground, the foot sends it to the brain, and the entire muscle mechanics starts. So you can understand how important is the sensation of the foot as well, because it has to sense the ground continuously. So we are going to discuss about how we can improve these things. Okay, so let's start with some of the conditioning practices for now, and then we go on to the different asanas. Okay, we are going to do the conditioning on the chair itself today. So what we are going to do is we are going to keep our legs together, keep our back straight, keep the hands on the thighs, focus at one point in front of you. And now, slowly, you can close your eyes and focus on your body and your breath. Try to get your entire attention to your body and your breath. Slowly relax and open your eyes. Once you've got all your attention towards your body, now we will start with the warm up. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to start with warming up all our joints in the body. So the first one is the neck. Slowly take your neck up and down, up and down. Two, up and down. Three, up, down. Four, up and down. Five. Okay, so mind you, I'm sitting very erect. I'm not taking support of the back of the chair. Okay, I'm doing this in an erect position. Now we're going to turn our head towards either side. So just turn it towards the right and left, again towards the right and left, right. Three, left, right, 4, left, right, 5, left, right, 6, left, right, 7, left. Perfect. Now slowly drop your ear to the shoulder. So we're going to drop it towards the shoulder and straight and left, straight, 1, right, straight, left, straight, 2, right, straight, left, 3, right, left, 4, right, left, 5, right, left, 6, right, left, 7. Okay, so this was for the neck. Now we're going to move on to the shoulders. So what we're going to do is we are going to interlock our hands and slowly raise them up overhead and stretch them up and stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and down. Perfect. Once again, interlock and stretch up. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Interlock and stretch. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Again, interlock and stretch. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Once again, stretch. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5 and relax. 2 more times. Stretch. 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. 1 more time. Stretch. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5 and relax. Perfect. Okay, now what we are going to do is interlock the shoulders, hands in front and take it towards one side and stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it to the center and to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Center. I'm not turning my body, but just my arm is going towards one side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Center. On the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Center. Okay, you can relax your arms. We will repeat it again. Take your arms to 90 degree and slowly stretch towards one side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Center. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Center. Once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Center. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Center and relax. Okay, we will repeat it 2 more times. So stretch your arms up and towards one side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Center. And the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Center. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Center. And the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Center. All right, so this was for the arms. Now we are going to rotate our wrist. So just make a fist of your hands and turn it around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the other way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and relax. You can rotate your shoulders if you feel a little sore. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to twist our body. So interlock your hands in front and slowly turn it towards one side and come back to the center. Turn it towards the other side. Come back to the center. Again, turn it towards one side, come back to the center, turn it toward the other side, come back to the center, 2, again right, center, 3, left, center, 4, right, center, left, center. One more time, right, center, left, center, and relax. So this was about the trunk. Now we are going to move to the hips. Okay, so we are going to lift the leg up one by one. So just lift your thigh up one by one, like that. 1 and 2. Keep your back straight. Do not lean behind. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so as much as possible, do not lean your body or do not lean behind. As much as possible, try to keep your back straight and just lift your hip up as much as you can. And if possible, try to lift the hip up straight instead of turning it in or out. Okay, it has to come up straight. Okay, like that. All right, so this was for the hip. Now we are going to warm up the knees. So what we are going to do is just straighten the leg one at a time. 1, again keeping the back straight. 2, do not lean behind. Okay, keep the back straight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so this was about the knees. Now we are going to rotate our ankles. So just lift the leg up and turn your ankle clockwise. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we will do it the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the other way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this was about warming up our body. Now first, before going on to the asanas, I'm going to teach you some exercises for the foot and the toes. Okay, which the toes are very much ignored part. Okay, generally we do asanas which cover almost the entire body, the major joints of the body, but the toes are the forgotten part. So we are going to focus on the toes and we are going to work out our toes today. Okay, so first few exercises for the toes and the foot. Okay, so let's see how to exercise them. So sitting in the chair itself, keep your feet grounded. Okay, sit in a way that your knees are at 90 degrees. Okay, and your feet are in contact with the ground. Now slowly what we are going to do is we are going to just curl our toes. Okay, as if we are crunching a towel below our foot. So we are just going to curl and release and curl and release. 2, curl and release. 3, curl and release. 4, curl and release. 5, curl and release. 6, curl, release. 7, curl as much as possible and release. And curl all your toes. 8, do not miss on any single toe. Curl. 9, and last time, curl, and 10. Okay, now we are going to extend our toes. So this was about curling. Now press the ball of the foot. So this is the ball of the foot. Okay, you're going to press it down and lift the toes up like that. 1 and down. 2 and down. 3 and down, 4 and down, 5 down, 6 down, 7 down, 8 down, 9 down, 10 down. All right, so this was about toe mobility. Next, we are going to do the arch mobility. So we are again going to focus on the foot. And what we are going to do is we are going to press the heel and the ball of the toe together without lifting the toes, so such that the arch is getting little elevated. Okay, so if you can see, I'm trying to, as if, I'm trying to grab something on the ground. Can you see my foot movement, how the arch is elevating? So I'm doing nothing but I'm trying to crunch my toes, get this point and this point closer to each other. Okay, so I'm going to try and press the ball of the foot and the heel of the foot together almost. Okay, so press it down and stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and relax. Again, press it down. Can you see how the arch of the foot is elevating? 2, 2, 3, 4, 5 and relax. Again, press 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Press 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Press 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Press 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Press 7, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Now, same thing on the other foot. So just press and elevate the arch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Do not turn your foot outside and do it. I'm just doing it in this way to show you the exact foot movement, but you're supposed to do it in the straight foot itself. Okay, so just to show you, I'm turning my foot outside. Okay, again, so press your ball of the foot and heel together. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Press 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Press 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Press 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Press 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. One more time. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Okay. So this was about arching the foot. Now the next one is alternate toe movement. So what we are going to do is we are going to keep the great toe down and lift the other toes, and then keep the other toes down and lift the great toe. Okay, so this is a coordination movement between the foot. Okay, so we are going to do an alternate great toe and other toe movements. Okay, very good coordination exercise for the foot. Okay, so like that, keeping the great toe down, lifting the other toes. 3. Yes, again. 4. Again. 5. Repeat. 6. And 7. Okay, we'll do it on the other foot. 1. Okay, again. 2. Sometimes you may face a little difficulty in lifting the toe. Okay, that's okay, because it's a very coordinated movement. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Okay, so this way you can do alternate toe movements. This is going to help in developing the coordination in your foot. Now let's go on to, so these were some of the toe and foot exercises that you need to do on a regular basis to develop the coordination and to develop the intricate control that is required in the foot while you are walking. Okay, now let's go on to some asanas and some postures. So we are going to stand up on the mat. You can keep the chair beside you for support because some of the asanas are going to challenge the balance. Okay, so you can keep the chair beside you so that you can take support if required. Now the first asana is the vrikshasana. Okay, here what we are going to do is we're going to place the foot on the thigh of the opposite leg. Okay, and slowly what we are going to do is we are going to join the hands up and stay in this position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly relax. Okay, so this is going to contribute in turning the foot outside as well as develop that strength to keep the foot on the thigh. Okay, and again we're going to repeat this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly relax. Okay, we'll do it again. Keep the foot on the thigh and take your hands up. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly relax. So this is going to train the foot on the ground to maintain the balance as well as turn the foot outside. So it's going to create some mobility at the other foot as well. Okay, so we'll repeat it on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly relax and release. One more time. Inhale and keep your foot on the thigh. Now slowly raise your hands up. Breathe normal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale and relax and release. And on the other side, inhale. Stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slowly exhale, relax and release. So this was about vrikshasana. Next we are going to do is talasana. Okay, so we are going to do talasana number 2. Keep 1 foot distance between the feet. Now slowly raise your hands from the front and come up on your toes. So inhale. 1, 2, 3. Stay there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now here the focus has to be on pressing the ball of the foot. Okay, and then lifting the heels up as much as possible. Okay, so now again we will repeat it. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Stay there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Please remember this asana as I'm going to give you the task of the week with respect to this particular asana. Okay, so here we are going to ground our foot as much as possible. Keep the ball of the foot in contact with the ground and then try to push your heels up as much as you can and stretch up as much as you can. Okay, we will repeat this again. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Stay there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. All right, so this was Talasana 2, a very important asana for strengthening the calf muscles. Okay, and if you're suffering from some knee issues, if you strengthen the calf muscles, it's going to support your knee big time. So make sure you practice this asana on a regular basis. Next, we are going to go for Veerbhadrasana 3, but we are going to do it with some support initially. Okay, so you can take the support of a chair. And what we are supposed to do in this is we are going to keep our hands on the waist if you're confident enough. If not, you can take the support of a chair. Okay, and now balancing on one leg, we are going to lift the other leg up and bend forward and stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly come back to the center. Okay, repeat it on the other side. Stand on the foot proper. Now slowly lift your leg up and keep your knee straight and bend forward and stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly back. Over here, as I was talking about the weight distribution in the foot, so how it should be, you are supposed to weight bear on the heel, on the great toe part, and on the little toe side. So these 3 points are very important for the weight bearing. So you have to always remember, whenever you are standing on the foot, all these 3 points should be bearing the weight. It shouldn't be totally towards the toes. It shouldn't be totally towards the heels. It should be well distributed at these 3 points. Okay, we're going to repeat this asana once again. So stand on one foot, slowly lean forward as much as you can. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and come back. And on the other side, stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly come back. So this was Veerbhadrasana. Next, we are going to go for Utkatasana. Okay, very important asana. It's going to help in strengthening the feet. Okay, so take a 1 foot distance between the foot. Now slowly raise your hands up from the front, come up on your toes. Sit down completely as much as you can. Still you are on the toes. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now exerting the force with the help of your feet and using your thighs and glutes, try to push yourself up. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly relax and release. A very good asana for strengthening the foot and the toes, because while coming up also you are pushing with the help of the feet and the toes. So let's do it once again. 1 foot distance between your feet. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Stay there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Stay there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we will repeat this one last time. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Stay there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Push up. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so a very good practice for strengthening your calves and your thighs and your glutes. Okay, so this was Utkatasana. Next, we are going to challenge the foot a little bit in different directions. And how do you do that? By practicing Garudasana. Okay, but make sure if you have severe arthritis or vertigo problem, if you have suffered with any injury to your lower limb, or there has been any surgery, please do not do this pose. Again, you can keep a chair beside you so that if you lose balance, you can take the support. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to bend one knee and slowly twirl the foot around. Okay, and now just doing the Garudasana legs and stay in this position. So here we are actually challenging the foot in multiple planes. Okay, so that's why this is going to be very beneficial for the foot strength. Okay, so here hold this position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly relax and release. And repeat it on the other side. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly relax and release. Okay, repeat it again. Inhale. Twirl your foot around the leg and stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slowly relax and release. And the other side. Maintain your balance. Look at one point in front of you and stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax and release. Once again, we will repeat this. Stay there with normal breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And slowly relax and release. And on the other side, stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly relax and release. So this was Garudasana. It's going to challenge the foot in multiple planes because we are not keeping it straight. That's why. Besides this, you can always practice standing Pavan Muktasana, again to challenge the foot in different planes. So when you're taking the leg up from the front, okay, that's challenging the ankle that is placed on the ground. Okay, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then release. Same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And relax. Okay, once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And relax. And on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is when you take the leg from the front up. So you're challenging your foot balance. Now you can also do Nataraj Asana, which is taking the leg from the back up. So you hold the leg and slowly lean forward and try to raise the leg up as much as you can. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you're challenging the foot in a different direction altogether. We repeat it on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax. We can do it again. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And relax. And on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And relax. All right. So this is like challenging the foot in multiple planes. Okay. So wherever you take the leg, if your foot is balancing, automatically it is getting strengthened. Okay. So this was all about standing and balancing asanas for providing more stability of the foot and leg. All right. Next, we are going to go for some flexibility part of the foot and the legs. Flexibility becomes very, very important in the foot. I'll tell you why. Especially because whenever you are keeping the foot on different surfaces and planes, and whenever you are walking, that mobility becomes very, very important. Whenever we are walking, we are placing the heel first, then we keep the foot flat, take the weight on the foot. And if you see my back leg, I'm putting the toes in an extension, okay, and then lifting the foot off and clearing the ground. If that flexibility is not there, that gait cycle or that walking pattern becomes altered. That's why flexibility is utmost important in the foot. So we're going to work towards flexibility now. And the first asana that is in, we go in quadruped position. It is the Adho Mukh Svanasana. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to sit down, go in quadruped, keep the hands on the ground under the shoulder, keep legs closer to each other, and now slowly put the feet flat on the ground till with the heels in contact with the ground, knees straight, and slowly push yourself with the help of your hands straight in and towards the thighs. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly relax and keep your knees down. All right, so this is going to actually stretch the entire calf and the back of the thighs. Okay, so a very specific stretch for the calf muscles is the Adho Mukh Svanasana. If you are unable to touch the heels on the ground, that's completely fine. Okay, you can slowly and steadily try getting the heels on the ground over a period of time. I can give you an alternative technique also, so that you can slowly get your heels on the ground. So that's how you do it is you keep your hands under the shoulder. Again, go into Adho Mukh Svanasana. Okay, now alternately just paddle your feet up and down. Okay, so bend your knee and paddle your feet. Okay, and try to get your heels closer to the ground each time. Okay, like that. And slowly relax and release. Okay, so this is going to create some mobility and a gradual stretch to the calf muscles. Okay, it's a slow and sustained stretch to the calf muscles, which is going to happen with this kind of pose. All right, so we repeat it once again, the static variation of it. Okay, so again, shoulders, hands on the under the shoulders, and slowly inhale and exhaling. 1, 2, 3. Stay there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. All right, so this was about the stretching of the calf muscles. All right, so very, very important, because throughout the day you are standing or sitting, stretch of the calf muscles becomes utmost important to do. Okay, so this was Adho Mukh Svanasana. Next, we are going to go for gradual stretch of the shin muscles or the front of the foot, okay, and the toes. For that matter, I'll tell you, even sitting like this, okay, with the toes under the, under the hips. If you can see how I'm sitting, it's like this, okay. So this can also create a good stretch in the intrinsic foot muscles, okay. So it's a very, very important stretch to do. Okay, so just simply sitting like this, it can encourage extension of the toes, which is very, very important while walking. All right, so now let's go on to Vajrasana. We are going to stretch the front or the shin muscles. Okay, sometimes it's a very painful area. This kind of stretch can actually promote or help in making it easier and more flexible. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to sit in Vajrasana, wherein we keep the foot flat and sit in the cup of our heels. Okay, so our toes are together, heels are apart, and we are sitting in the cup of our heels. Okay, so this is how you sit in Vajrasana. Okay, sitting in Vajrasana can actually create a good stretch in front of the legs and up till the toes. Okay, I'm going to show you how I'm sitting. So it's like this, toes together and heels are apart. And now I'm sitting erect. Maintain this position for about 30 seconds. with normal breathing. And then you can relax and release. So I haven't maintained it for 30 seconds for now, but yes, you can always sustain this position for a long period of time. Okay, especially after food, you can sit. This is the only asana that can be done after food. You can sit in Vajrasana. It's going to benefit you a lot because it keeps the digestive system more erect. Okay, so this kind of stretch can actually help in easing your foot and creating some more mobility at the foot. Okay, next we are going to go for Paryankasana. Make sure if you're suffering from knee osteoarthritis or any surgery or any injury to the knee, please do not perform this asana. It's a little bit more challenging asana, okay, to do, because it's going to create much more stretch on the thighs as well as the foot. Okay, so let's see how to do Paryankasana. So I'll move ahead over here, and now again sitting in Vajrasana. Keep your knees together. Try to create some gap between your feet. Sit in that place, and now slowly leaning on your hands and forearms. If you can go this much and stay over here, that's also fine. Okay, no need to go down completely. But if you can, then try to go down completely on the mat. Keep the hands on your abdomen. Breathe easy and stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now slowly come back on your forearms and gradually get up and sit in Vajrasana again. Okay, so this is an intense stretch at the foot and the legs. Okay, so you have to be really careful with this. If you cannot go down completely, you can stay on your elbows and forearms. First practice that much and then try to go down. I'll give you a secondary step to it, how you can get your Paryankasana better. Okay, so what you can do is you can go down on your forearms. And now in this position, to create some stretch at the thighs, you can just tighten your buttocks and try to lift your thighs up. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly come back. So this is going to create some flexibility at the thighs, okay, which can help you in going back to Paryanka Asana. Okay, so let's do it once again. Lean behind. Keep some gap between your foot, and I'm doing Paryankasana completely. Okay, now slowly bend your forearms, go down and lie down and stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and slowly come back and sit in Vajrasana. Okay, so this is going to create a lot of stretch on the front of your foot and toes. If this stretch becomes a little painful, I would recommend you go gradually into that final position. Do not attain the final position directly. Try to repeat this asana on a daily basis and gradually move into the final position. All right, so this was the mobility of the front of the foot. Now let's go on to the next asana, which is the Padmasana. It's going to create some supination kind of movement. So whenever we are standing, okay, our foot goes into pronation, or it goes a little outward. Okay, it tends to, the inner part of the foot tends to little bit gets go down. But now we are going to create a supination or a inversion kind of movement with Padmasana. So what we are going to do is going to place our foot like that and another foot like that. So now if you can see, the sole of my feet are facing upwards. Okay, this is creating mobility at the hip, at the knee, as well as the foot. Okay, you can stay in this position with your hands like this and just close your eyes and keep breathing. All right. You can maintain this position for about 30 seconds to 1 minute as well. Okay. Same with Paryankasana. You can maintain that position from 30 seconds till 1 minute as well. Okay. So this is about creating some inward movement of the foot. Okay. So again, this is creating a lot of mobility at the foot. These kind of regular stretches can actually keep you very much pain free with respect to the foot. All right. So now let's go on to some more asanas for today. These are some asanas in lying down position. Okay, so those who cannot do asanas in standing or sitting can go for these lying down postures. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to lie down, and also for people suffering with varicose veins, there are some lying down positions that are going to actually help in, getting the blood back to the heart. So the main problem with varicose veins is that the valves that are there that avoid the blood from pooling in the legs, they become a little malfunctioned. Okay, and that's why the blood starts pooling towards the legs. So that's why some of the exercises and asanas that I'm going to show you now can actually help in getting the blood back towards the heart and encourage the return of the venous blood back to the heart, and thus avoid pooling of the blood in varicose veins. Okay, so these are going to be very beneficial for the same. So let's get started. So we lie down on the side and then on the back. Now, what we are going to do is the first posture is the Setu Bandhasan. Okay, here just to focus on the calves and the hamstrings. What we are going to do is we are going to press our feet down on the mat and then slowly lift our hips up. Okay, so press the foot down and lift the hips up and stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly relax and release. So if you want to target the back, you can actually push from the back more. But if you want to target the legs, you can use your legs to push up. Let's repeat it again. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Stay there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. One more time. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Stay there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. So this was Setu Bandhasan. Next, we are going to go for both the legs elevation. So what we are going to do is, just to avoid stress on the back, we're going to keep our hands under the hips. Okay, and now slowly raise both the legs up straight and hold this position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly relax and release. Make sure that you're doing all of this with very calm and composed breath. Okay, so we will repeat it once again. Inhale and exhaling. Lift both the legs up. 1, 2, 3. Stay there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Okay, repeat this once again. Inhale and exhaling. 1, 2, 3. Stay there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And slowly down. 1, 2, 3. All right, so this is going to help in bringing the blood back to the heart. Next, we are going to go for a Hast Padangushtasana practice. So what we are going to do is, we are going to keep our hands at 90 degrees, slowly raise the leg up and turn the foot outside as much as possible. There is going to be a lateral stretch at the leg, and stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slowly get it back to the center and down. Once again, up and the other side as much as possible. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly back to the center and down. We repeat it again. Up and cross. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Center and relax. And the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up and relax. It's going to create a lot of stretch at the side of the thigh, okay, and the leg. So it's going to help again with the mobility of the entire facial line along the leg. Now we're going to go on the abdomen, and we will do one variation of Dhanurasana. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one hand up and bend the knee, hold the ankle, and slowly lift the hand as well as the knee. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly down. If you are suffering from any abdominal surgery, okay, a hernia, or if you are pregnant, you cannot do this asana, okay? So make sure that no spine surgery, nothing should be there when you are performing this asana. We do it on the other side. Inhale and exhale. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go down. 1, 2, 3. Relax. Repeat it again. Inhale and exhaling. 1, 2, 3. Stay there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. 1, 2, 3. Once again. 1, 2, 3. Stay there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down. 1, 2, 3. And you can relax in Makarasana. Now slowly turn on the back, and we are going to perform pranayam number 4, diaphragmatic breathing. It's very good for people with varicose veins as well, because as you deep breathe, the blood circulation gets pumped back to the heart because of the pull created by the negative intrathoracic pressure. So let's do it. The diaphragmatic breathing, pranayam number 4. Keep one hand just below the rib cage. Now inhale and exhale. As you inhale, your abdomen should rise up. And as you exhale, your abdomen should go down. Now I'm going to give you 3 counts. So start by counting 3, inhale, and 3, exhale. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. 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 And relax with normal breathing. Slowly turn on your side and you can get up. Okay, so this was about all the exercises and asanas that are going to help your foot and ankle a lot. So you can always practice them and note down how are your foot feeling by the end of the day. Is it light? Is it sore? Is it numb? Or is it heavy? What is the kind of feeling that you are feeling in the foot? All right, you can always document it and see what are the changes that are happening with these asanas and exercises. I have a task of the week for you. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to practice Talasana 2 that I have shown today. Okay, you can practice it with grounding of the foot, properly pressing the ball of the foot on the ground and coming up on your heels. Okay, so practice this Talasana 2, and you can click a picture of it and upload it on Instagram and tag TimesHealth Plus. You can also follow TimesHealth Plus on their Instagram and YouTube channels for more tips and recommendations. So that was it for today. We have covered a lot about the ankle and the foot. I hope to see you next time on the same thing and on different aspects of the other joints and what asanas, etc. you can do for the same. So I'll see you next time. Till then, stay present, move gently, and make sure you take care of yourself. Thank you and namaste.